ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम। ॐ रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं दनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम् ॐ श्रीचिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे। ॐ श्री तुलसीदासाय नमः। Hari Om, a warm welcome. We will chant the 36th Chaupai and then we will proceed. Please join. Sambhu prasad sumatihi ahulasi Ramacharita manasa kabi tulasi Karai manohara mati anuhari Sujana suchita sunilehu sudhari Sumati bhumi thala hridaya agadhu Veda purana udadhi ghana sadhu Barshahi Ram sujasa barbari Madhura manohara mangalakari लीला सगुन जो कहि बखानी, सोई स्वच्छता करई मलहानी। प्रेम भगति जो बरनी न जाई, सोई मधुरता सुचीतलताई। सो जल सुकृत सालिहित होई, राम भगत जन जीवन सोई। मेधा महिगत सो जल पावन, सकिली श्रवण मग चलेवु सुहावन। भरेवु सुमानस सुथल थिराना, सुखद शीत रुचि चारु चिराना। सुठी सुंदर संवाद बर, बिरचे बुद्धि विचारी। तेहि पावन सुभग सर, घाट मनोहर चारि। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। Yesterday we saw Sambhu Prasada. It is only by the grace of the Lord. Nothing can happen without the grace of the Lord. Tasya vina trinamapi na chalati. Not even a small blade of grass, even the dust cannot move without the grace of Bhagavan. Therefore, please remember, whatever happens in our life, it is only because of the grace of the Lord. Sambhu Prasada, Shambhu Bhagavan Shivaji, Shamkaroti iti Shivaha. The one who brings auspiciousness in our life is Shiva. Sugati hiya hulasi, Sumati hiya hulasi. I have got this mind, Sumati, good mind, for writing this Ramacharitamanasa because of Sambhu Prasada. Ramacharitamanasa Kabi Tulsi. Karai Manohara Mati Anuhari, Sujana Suchita Suni, Lehu Sudhari. Karai Manohara, it will definitely delight all of us. Why? That is the glory of the Lord. That is the very life of Lord. Therefore, Bhagavan will definitely delight us. In fact, it is not I who delight, it is only Bhagavan who delights. That's why Sambhu Prasada. Alright. Sujana Suchita. Sujana, noble people with Suchita, meaning good mind. Suni Lehu Sudari, will definitely accept the doshas in whatever I write, and Sudhari, they will correct themselves with a good heart, accepting, it is okay, it happens. Somebody said, to err is human, to forgive is divine. So the good people, they forgive and go forward. And even in our documents and all, they write, I remember, at the end of the entire document, they will write E and OE. What is that? Errors and omissions expected. Meaning what? There is all possibilities of errors. Therefore, it is okay. Correct and keep going. He always refers himself as a child. Just as a child makes a mistake, you don't, make it an issue. You don't pull up the parents. You don't find fault with the child. It's okay, child. It will correct itself. Similarly, please accept me with certain limitations. And then yesterday we also saw about the lake. The lake, which is a natural crater actually, halo. Otherwise, people make one artificial crater a halo. And then with the ocean water going up as clouds, and clouds, what is it? called purificatory process. Let us make it the salt content is removed. Let us say, I somehow don't remember that word. They purify that water and bring as rains, and that rainwater gets collected in that lake. Ocean is very huge and very deep. Rivers keeps flowing, isn't it? But in lake, that purified water gets collected and it remains sthira. Similarly is Ramacharita so beautifully he says how the lake is formed. Sumati bhumi thala hridaya agadhu. Sumati bhumi. The bhumi, the land is like Sumati. Sumati meaning what? Pure intellect. In that, Thala Hridaya Agadhu. Thala Hridaya meaning what? There is a crater, there is a hollow, there is a depth in it. In that, water gets collected. And that depth in that lake, that hollow in that lake is considered to be the Hridaya. One is Sumati. Sumati, Bhumi here refers to good intellect. And Thala Hridaya Gadhu, pure mind, pure heart. And then Veda Purana Udadhi Ghana Sadhu. Veda Purana Udadhi. Udadhi means water. Actually, Veda and Purana are called ocean of water. And the ocean of water is salty. Similarly, Veda Purana are the abstract form of the great knowledge of the Shastras. The supreme knowledge of the Shastras, they are very abstract terms. It is not everybody's cup of tea. This phrase is there. Everybody cannot read and understand Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, etc. directly. It requires preparation, isn't it? It requires a background. It requires what you call it as purification in such a format. Not purification, I'm sorry, that's a wrong word. They say in the science also they say pure science and applied science. A better language for you. Pure gold and gold with impurities in it, because of which you can make ornaments. Pure gold, it is not possible. Similarly, pure Veda Purana, sometimes it is not possible for us to understand. For common man like you and me. Udadhi. Therefore, the clouds are formed. Ghana Sadhu. And who are the clouds? They are the Sadhu Purushas. Saints and sages. The teachers and gurus. What do? They study. They grasp all the essence of Veda and Purana and then give it to us as comfortable language. The same knowledge in comfortable language. And one of them is Ramacharita. And Barashahi Rama Sujasa Barabari. Tulsi Das ji, he is also a great saint, he is also a very highly learned person. He gives us in the Loka Bhasha. Like the Barasha, the rains which come and get filled in that lake, the Rama Jasa meaning what? The Yashas of Sri Ramchandra ji is poured into this heart. And Barashahi Rama Sujasa meaning what? Good glory. Glory is always good only, but then there are people who are notorious also. Just to make sure that famous person are good people, notorious people are in a different way. Okay. Sujasa, great yashas, barabari, it rains. They rain, meaning what? The teachers gurus, saints and sages, they rain the same knowledge which they have grasped and give it to us as potable, let us say, if we can use potable water, we say, isn't it? And how will that water be? Madhura, Manohara, Mangalakari. It is Madhura. Madhura meaning what? Very sweet. Manohara, very delightful. It is always the case. Wherever you see a water body, the mind is delighted, You go near a lake, you go near a river, you go to the sea. Everybody go there. Isn't it? Everybody go there and spend their time. Why? The very water body, however, whichever it is, it delights. Isn't it? Therefore, Madhura, sweet. That water is sweet, meaning what? It is acceptable, understandable language is what they give us. Mangalakari, that which is good for us, that which is auspicious. Then how the water is used? Leela Saguna Jo Kahahi Bakhani. Here, the Saguna Swarupa is indicated. Jo Kahahi Bakhani, that which is said, Soi Swachhata Karai Malahani. Malahani, that which removes all the impurities, and Soi Swachhata Karai, it purifies. Now see how it is related. Ramcharitamanas is such a beautiful grantha. When you go inside that lake and you take bath, you dip in that lake or you sip water, and some people play there also. It is a sport, they play, and some people swim. And when they see a lot of people, some people even want to show off their little swimming skills. They swim like this, they swim like that, they do in a different way, and they do palti and all that stuff they do. And then finally, what is the point? You entertain yourself. Manohara. Isn't it? You enjoy that particular water body at the superficial level. Similarly, when people look at Ramcharitamanas at the superficial level as a katha, it is definitely delightful. At the same time, while we are swimming in that water, just as that water purifies our body, purifies our mind, brings delight to the mind, refreshes our mind and body, Ramacharitamanus also refreshes our mind, our heart. All the dirt which are there in our heart surfaces whenever we read the Ramacharitamanus. The mind, the intellect recognizes them, and when an attempt is made, all the vices are eradicated. They are brushed aside and dusted and done, they say. All those go away and the mind becomes delightful, mind becomes pure, mind becomes so wonderful, loving, caring, everybody in this world around. That is the glory of Ramcharitamanas. And what does it bring us? Prema bhagati jo barani na jai. It brings prema and bhakti, love and devotion. What? This lake of Ramcharitamanas. Soi madhurata susitalatai. That is madhurata. What is that madhurata here actually? When all the negativities are eliminated, that mind becomes light. That which is very light cannot be stressful, cannot be agitated, cannot be disturbed. Why? That mind has no source of agitation, source of disturbance, etc. Why? All of them are cleaned away by the beautiful Saguna Bhakti of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji, towards Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji. Is it not? Saguna Bhakti. So, Prema Bhagati Jo Bharani Nag Jai, Soi Madhurata Susitalatai, Sojala Sukrita Sali hita hoi. That water that drops from the clouds, they not only get collected at the lake, no doubt, but at the same time, sukrita sali. Sali means crops. What does it do? That water, the water which is purified, sukrita sali hita hoi, it becomes good for all the growth of crops, plants, trees, everything. Because they cannot grow if it is a salty water. It requires that clean water. Similarly, while our mind and our intellect is purified by the bhakti, by the prema towards Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, not only my life, but life around me becomes beautiful. All of them grow. My family grows. My community grows. The society grows. Naturally, the nation grows and the whole world. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it is said. Everybody grows. Because of what? Because of that purified water, cleansed water, where negativities are thrown away. One becomes almost like an icon in the society. Is it not? Think so many beautiful people who have given such an inspiration for our life all through our years, isn't it? Sojala sukrita sali hita hoi, Rama bhagata jana jivana soi. And those people who come to know the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, their jivana, their very life becomes transformed. And they become devotees of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji. One may wonder, Swamiji, how does devotion come? Devotion will come when I keep away all my negativities and listen to Ramchandra ji's katha with joy, with love, with definitely an attitude of surrender at his feet. Devotion will come. But normally, even when we go to some talks and all, people go there to check whether the speaker is good or not. Think. For such people, what can the speaker do? What can the Grantha also do? What can even Bhagavan also do? Think. Even Bhagavan will fail to transform such a mind, which goes not for the sake of learning, not for the sake of understanding, but for the sake of testing, judging, measuring the teacher, the guru, the saint, the sage. Listening to Rama Katha will remove all impurities. Now see, Medha Mahigata Sojala Pavana Sakili Shravana Mana Chalevu Suhavana. Earlier also we saw in the Ramana, in Tulsi, in this section only, Tadapi kahi guru bara hi bara. Again and again the guru told me. Many times I did not listen properly. But now when I listen carefully, when the Bhagavatam it is said, Karanarandhena pravishyati. Karanarandhena means what? Through the ear, the knowledge, the glory of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji. Through the ear, meaning what? By listening carefully with an open heart. Not with a biased mind, with an open heart. When you listen to that, Suha, Chalevu Suhavani, Bharevu Sumanasa Suthalathirana. Bharevu Sumanasa Suthalathirana. What will happen when I listen to the Katha carefully? Please understand this carefully. As long as our Shraddha and Bhakti towards the Guru is perfect, undoubted, unconditional, unquestionable faith at the feet of the Guru, nothing will happen. A complete surrender at the feet of the Guru. Why? Naguror adhikam tattvam, naguror adhikam tapaha, tattvajnanat param nasti, tasmai Shri Guruve namaha, we say in the Guru Stotram. Without the Guru, Shastra Adhyayana and Shastra jnana is not possible. Therefore, complete total surrender at the feet of the Guru. Guru has to be correct. If at all I have not understood properly, it is my wrong understanding, or my misunderstanding, or my non-understanding. When I cannot see the world properly, what do? I remove my spectacle, clean my spectacle and wear it. The world will be clean. If there is so much of dirt in my spectacle, how can the world be clean, be seen clean? Similarly, our unbiased, complete surrender and absolute devotion and dedication at the feet of the teacher can definitely remove all our impurities. And what does the teacher do? Bharev sumanasa suthala tirana. He fills that heart which is purified by the devotion towards the Guru and devotion towards Rama. It will fill what? The glory of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. And what does it give? Sukhada sita ruchi charu chirana. It will give sukha. It will give a character. It will give a joyful. Here ruchi means taste. Taste means not in terms of this taste. The joyful, experience of knowing the great glory of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. And finally in the Doha, he says, Suthi sundara sambada bara birache buddhi bichari tehi ehi pavana subhagasara ghata manohar chari. Very many times, you can't directly jump into the lake. Because there will be so many, the slush and things like that. Therefore, in very many places you will find, generally in cities and all, a ghat is constructed. Ghat meaning what? If you go to Uttarakashi and Rishikesh and all, there will be lot of cement steps and all. Or if you go ghat, actually, if you go to western ghats or eastern ghats, etc., it's a huge mountainous locality where you have to go down to the lake. Then how do you go? You cannot jump like that. Then the government would have made lot of arrangements, steps and all, maybe artificial steps, of course, with proper stone and cement, or it would be in that mud itself. Some people might have done. Slowly you have to get down and get into the lake. So the ghat is very important. What does the ghat do? Ghat helps us to get into the lake of Ramcharitamanas. And Acharya says, Suthi Sundara Sambada. Sambada here means what? Conversation. Sambada. Birache Buddhi Vichara. Through that Samvada, Vichara is sown in the mind, in the intellect. Buddhi Vichara. Teyehi pavana subhagasara. It is that vichara, meaning what? We getting into that lake. Lake of what? Ramacharita and thinking, gaining the knowledge of it. Subhagas, pavana subhagasara. Again, all our wrong understanding will get away. Not wrong notion. Notions will go away. Our mind will become pure. Our mind will become still. And in that still mind, vichara is possible. And that purification is done by Ramacharita And Ghata Manohara Chari. There are 4 ghats. What are they? We have already seen the 4 ghats. Samvada. First ghat is between Shiva and Parvati at Kailasa Ghat. At Kailasa, Shiva instructed Parvati. Shivaji narrated to Parvati ji. Kakabushundi narrated to Garuda ji at Meru Parvata. Therefore it is called Meru Ghat. And third, Yajnavalkya Rishi gave the knowledge to Bharadwaja Muni. Where? At Prayagraj. That is one ghat. And the last one is Tulsi Das ji giving all of us through Ramacharita-manas. Where was it? At Chitrakoot, Ayodhya, Kashi, wherever he was traveling, all those places he gave this Ramacharita-manas. And now today, of course, it is not only 3 or 4. So many people all over the world talking the glory of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Therefore, the entire world becomes a ghat. Meaning what? Entire world helps us to understand ourselves, understand our flaws, understand the glory of Bhagavan, and transform our inner self to reach Bhagavan. With this thought, we conclude this series, and we will continue in our next series beginning 1st of December. I thank you all for always supporting, inspiring, and guiding me also through these sessions, giving me an opportunity to purify myself and grow within. And I also thank you for your financial support, moral support, physical support, in all ways to run this ashram and to gain knowledge for me in particular. Thank you very much. Please join for the Nama Sankirtan for 2 minutes, and then again we will meet on the 1st of December. Alright? By the way, I wish you all a very happy Deepavali. Just 2 days from now, we have the great, wonderful Deepavali, which is also connected with Ramchandra ji. At that particular time, we will discuss in detail. Till then, Hari Om. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram.